Oh, right. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the Print Hustlers University. Your host, Brandon with Apex Inc., and I am fucking glad to be here. And I know that eventually we are going to get the subscriber count, and everyone listening, we're going to make this happen. We're going to blow the fuck up, right? Because we're sick and tired of watching all this sugarcoating bullshit, YouTube channels and everything else that just gives you fake bullshit all the time. Now, look, before we get started, you want to make your social media and your website and everything else look professional, correct? And the way to do that is, look, you can use a phone, okay? Yeah, you can. And most phones nowadays have apps and you can edit them and shit like that. But look, nothing takes away from one of these, okay? Extra lenses, you film on them, take multiple pictures, bring those in, and you shoot in raw images. Bring those into Photoshop and you edit them, make them look how you want, and there's just no replacing that. Okay, and I switched up the image right here on our screen. If you look up here to the top right, okay, you see a picture that was just taken, just an empty shop. The press, has some T-shirts on it there blank. This is before anyone was getting ready to print, and I was like, oh, hold up, let me get a picture of this. Snapped a picture, and then I brought it in and edited. I wanted to keep the light in the red from the press and the dryer in the background and the white of the walls, right? So I wanted that contrast between the walls, the dryer, the press itself, the screen clamps, the screen side clamps, and then the red aspect of the press, and then the black t-shirts. And the reason why I did that is I wanted to show you what a professional manual screen printing press looks like. That's it right there. Anatol makes the best manual screen printing press on the market, hands down. Now, a lot of people will argue with whatever press that they have. This is by far the best. It doesn't matter. It holds registration. It's heavy. Aluminum fucking pallets. Everything that fits M&R will fit this except the quick release pallets on it. But other than that, everything that is made to fit M&R will fit this. It's dual spring, dual spring lift arm. It's all heads down, meaning you can have all heads down and have 6 people, 8 people, whatever the color count is for your press, printing at one time, lift up, spin it, boom, and get printing again. So, with this is just, it's a fucking beast, and it's not like a little, square metal cage stand that it's on. No, it has a platform that keeps the legs welded together and strong, and it supports all that weight. Now, I've done a video when I first got it of me sitting on it and then standing on it and just kind of jumping on it, and people got so mad that I did that. But I wanted to show the durability of this press, and that was because of, look, before that video and before I really started to promote Anatol, Anatol didn't really have a social media or a marketing person. I don't even think they had a role in place or a budget at all. So, that was just absurd, and I was showing people, yo, this is a company that don't fuck around. I mean, these presses are solid as fuck. They fucking compete with M&R, man, and they destroy the Riley Hopkins, the Riley 300s, 350s, 500s. They destroy all those, right? They definitely destroy the cruisers and sidewinders, and they compete with the chameleons, the M&Rs. They definitely beat out the BWM Hopkins, even though I liked them. They definitely beat out Reynard. The Vastex 2000, that's a little bit more heavy duty, but that's in the same ballpark. I haven't used the Vastex V2000, so I can't really say. But they got some cool features. The only thing I don't like is how the pallet slides on the arm and it's off a little bit and it's real skinny. It's real narrow. I don't like that, right? It's not for me. But anyway, I've heard nothing but great things about the V2000, so we'll just keep it that way. V2000 seems to be great. I haven't heard any bad complaints except for that. Now, heavy duty press, and you know what? This is the best press on the market, and it's budget wise and the price point, it's not bad. It's about $6,000, brand new, give or take a little bit, depending on what you get. If you get the airlock screen clamps, it's going to be a little bit more. If you get an 8 collar, it's going to be more. If you know you get well, they make three different versions now. They make the tornado, they make the lightning, and they make the thunder. Okay, so that's in the smallest, like, entry level is a tornado, then it's a lightning, then it's a thunder. Right here's the thunder. This is the big boy. This is the heavy motherfucker. This thing weighs like 900 fucking pounds. So it doesn't fucking matter. You can take the arms off, the pallets, the screen heads and everything. The base itself is like 500 pounds. It is no joke. So when we moved this fucker in, it took about a good 3/4 of the day just to move this asshole, get it set up to where we wanted, and then put everything together. So fuck that. Then the dryer is even heavier. So, But anyway, the dryer is just, oh my god, the dryer is unbelievable. Even though it's ceramic heated, infrared, and a lot of people are kind of, they're kind of put off by that. It's the Anatol 2404 ceramic heated dryer or electric dryer, if I remember the name correctly. But it's not forced air and it's not gas. So discharge or water based is kind of out of the question. Now, I've never had any issue with water based. Okay, discharge, never tried. We've never had customers or anything like that specifically asked for discharge, so I don't really give a fuck. Kind of just whatever. Matter of fact, we get so little. Well, we've never had a request for it, but we get so little requests for water based. We don't even carry primary colors water based. Now, that's one of those things. Like, if it was actually a big order and they requested it, yeah, we would buy it. Just for the order. But that's it. Next thing is, but you know what? It has 6 heating elements, and the cool thing is, as it has the touch sensor, so you could program up to, I think, 9. I'm pretty sure 9 different program levels. So, like, number one, it could be like your cottons, right? So 330 degrees at a dwell time of 20 or 25 seconds. Next could be your 100% polyester at a temperature of 285 at a dwell time of 15 to 20 seconds. Third could be like your tri blends at 310 or 315 at a dwell time of 20 to 22 seconds. Whatever the case is, you could program it however you want, and you can actually label it so like, hey, you and your printers know, or whoever's running the dryer, that, all right, we're working with 100% cotton. All right, it's program 1. Boom, you just hit 1, hit start, and there you go. You don't have to adjust the temperature. You don't have to do anything. And also, even if you don't fuck with the programmable things on the touchpad, as soon as you turn it on and hit start, it will actually go to the previous temperature that it was set at. So if you were running at, let's say, 850 degrees all day at a dwell time of 15 seconds or 20 seconds, and at the end of the day you cool it down, turn it off, boom, and you come in the next day, turn it back on, it'll actually kick back up to that same fucking setting, temperature and dwell time and speed and everything. So that's very 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 cool. It has the memory built into it. It is already it's already there. It's ready to go. Boom. It's awesome. So I have nothing but great things to say about Anatol. They are a very heavy hitter in the game. So don't you know don't front don't overlook no Anatol, man. I'm telling you, these dudes, man. This is why Cam Irvin with the Print Life, went with Anatol because they're changing the game. I'm telling you, these motherfuckers are literally going to be leading the industry here soon. But even at that, they make great manual presses and they make even better fucking autos, man. Their autos, they're the first ones that came out with the all electric auto. Okay, an all electric auto. What the fuck? No pneumatic, no air. I mean, that is crazy. It's so quiet. You can't even hear. The only thing that you can hear is the action of the actual press, right? It's kind of like running a silencer on a gun, or like, well, not any gun because some guns you still hear, all right, the bullet breaking the sound barrier, and that's really what you hear, the sound of a gun, that crack of a bullet. It's because it's breaking the sound barrier. But let's just say a silencer on a 22 and you got subsonic rounds, right? Man, the only thing that you can hear is the action of the gun. And when I mean action, when you pull the trigger and the bullet goes out, it's the slide coming back, ejecting that round, flying back forward, and chambering another round. Bam! Right? And it's like metal. Boom! And that's what you hear. It's not the actual bullet or the bang of the round. It's the actual slide, the slide action that you hear. So it's the same thing with the Anatol Volt. It is crazy quiet. You just hear the squeegees running, and then the fucking the print, and then the rotation of the pallet carousel, and that is the beauty of it. And then they have hybrids, that takes a little bit of air and then runs off electric, and then you have some that are fully air. So they got a great mix and a great choice for everybody. And then they got something for every budget, whether it is a 6 color or all the way up to a fucking 14, 16, 18 color. Man, they got you covered. So my thing is, Anatol is great. Me and my partner, we're lucky enough to go with Anatol, and we've been Anatol'd out this whole time. And look, as soon as this whole COVID thing is over, we are going to be. I mean, we're already doing crazy orders right now, but dude, when this is over, we're just going to be hitting the ground running. Boom, 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 boom. I mean, that's just how it's going to be. So, your boy here, I like to talk, and kind of keep it real. And I'm just giving you advice on what the best manual and auto manufacturer for presses are. And, Anatol is, next, I would say for both, if you want to start with a manual and then scale to an auto, would be M&R. Next, just for manual, would probably be either Antec Legend or the Riley 500. And you know what? And I hate the Riley Hopkins. I hate the Riley Hopkins Jr. and I hate the Riley Hopkins 300. I don't know. The 350 and the 500 are pretty good, but the 500 is so heavy fucking duty that it reminds me of the Anatol Thunder, so I like that. And also, reason why I say that is because they kind of go hand in hand with the Rock autos, okay? Rock would be my next on the list for automatics. Then after that would be Antec Legends, the Antec Legend 1. is up there. It's their new one. Then Vastex. Oh man. Then Workhorse and Raynar. I don't know if I'm forgetting it. Oh, BWM Hopkins. I would actually throw that up there right with or right before Antec Legend. I'm just not an Antec Legend type dude. I don't know why. I don't like that free floating head for some reason. I don't know. I'm just not in that technology. But whatever. I like the BWM Hopkins. I like what they have to offer, and I like Matt Fontaine who pushes that shit. So I'm going to go with them. Now the next on the auto, um, you know, it's going to be Anatol, then M&R, then Rock, then probably like it's probably going to be no. I'm sorry. Let me take that back. It's going to be Anatol, MHM, M&R, TAS, then Workhorse. That's my list right there. Boom. I think I kind of nailed that shit right there. Yo, I don't know if any of you all even know what MHM is, but yo, Google them. Oh my god, their automatics are just they're gorgeous and they're so sophisticated. It's mind blowing. But anyway, so like I said, I wanted to do a video every night for about a month to try to get the flow going and to see who, what type of audience we can engage with and shit like that. But I'm just every night I'm gonna come up with a topic. We're gonna talk about it. I'm gonna give my thoughts and opinions and views. Some people might agree, some people might not. Some people might love it, some hate it. Some might curse me the fuck out in the comments. That's fine. Hey, that's fine. But do me a favor. Like, subscribe, comment, share, tell all your friends, tell your fucking family. Subscribe to this channel and help us grow because you know what? We started what? Let's see. It's the 24th. We started two days ago on the 22nd of May. We need to get this motherfucker growing. So everybody help me grow this fucking channel because Apex Inc. is more than just a fucking print shop. We are going to be doing a whole lot of everything. Now, between this and between my phone and between my other camera, we're going to be recording a lot of shit. And tomorrow, we got 3 big fucking jobs. 2 5-color and 1 6-color. So, we are going to be recording a bunch of shit. And we're going to get this all captured. And we're going to actually make a tutorial on one of the 5-color on how to actually set it up. What print order, because print order is very important. What color ink goes first, and then what ink goes last. But when you're registering to get everything lined up on press, you go opposite. So you'll go dark first and then register the colors. So once you get everything registered and dialed in, boom. Then on production, you'll print light to dark. So it's a little weird how we do it, and then after that, and then not tomorrow, but that's for tomorrow. The day after, on Tuesday, we got a very special thing going on. We're going to show you guys. We're going to take an image and we are going to separate. Well, actually, we're going to create the image and vectorize it. Then we are going to separate it, and I'm going to show you 2 different ways. One, we're going to separate it by layers and break it down into color individually into layers. And then the second option is we're just going to turn it into Pantone colors for every single one, and then we're going to keep it on the same layer, and that's it. And we're just going to hit print, and we're just going to check off every single Pantone color, and it's going to print out black because we run an all black ink system through our Epson 1430. So with that being said, guys, I am out of here. Thank you for watching Print Hustlers University. This is Brandon with Apex Inc. I will see you tomorrow.